What's up, everybody? Will the Creator here, and today I'm doing my review on The Fantastic Four: The First Steps. I saw this movie last night at the fan event, and guess what? Look what I got! Heck yeah, man! I was in line. I went up in line with a friend. Oh yeah, the eyes are glowing. So the eyes glows too. But I went up in line to get this yesterday morning at 9:30 something. There was no line there. We left the movie theater around 9:30. We waited till I guess when we got up there around 10 o'clock something. 10:30 came to open the doors. I was the first one in line. Went to the line and I bought this baby. I bought this. Hell yeah! But I love it. I got it right up there. I'm putting it up there with my Thanos. That's where it was. The gauntlet. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it right here. This is my daddy. He is my other daddy because Thanos, Galactus. I call them the purple daddies because they're my daddies from the purple world. No, I'm joking. They're not my daddies from the purple world, but they are my daddies of the Marvel MCU, whatever. Because I love them as villains. They're my favorite villains. Okay, we're done with that. Sorry, that was too much. But Fantastic Four: The First Steps movie was incredible. Loved it. It was everything that I wanted from the MCU for the first family of the MCU and all the Marvel comics. The way it started was awesome. The way it showed the history of all the villains that they fought was cool. Sorry, I know that they kind of hint that if you didn't notice some of the stuff that's on the trailer, you might not know. But yeah, I won't name what villains they show, but they do show some villains that they fought and stuff, which was cool. The movie was based around family because the family, and then of course from the trailers, she has a son, which that also centered around the whole storyline too, which I'm not gonna explain that because I might do a spoiler review after this one to explain about the movie, what happened in it, and what I enjoyed about it. But I don't say that everything was good. The cast was good. The chick that played Invisible Woman, Vanessa Kirby, she was fantastic. Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic, he was cool. Joseph Quinn as Human Torch was awesome. But the guy who plays the Thing, his name is I call him Ebon because Ebon. I don't know how to pronounce it. He got a long name, but he's from the show called The Bear. He did the best voice of the Thing I ever heard since they made all the other Fantastic Four movies. He did the most perfect one that sounds just like the Thing, and it sounds so cool. And the woman that plays Silver Surfer, what's her name? Julia something. I know she's gonna be in the movie Weapons. I'm seeing Weapons on my birthday on Thursday, so I'll be seeing that review in 2 weeks. But that movie was amazing. I'm messing up. I'm too excited. But I mean, she was amazing Silver Surfer as female version because if you haven't read the comics, technically there's two Silver Surfers. So you have her husband that becomes one in one universe, and then in the other universe she becomes one as Herald of Galactus, which they are. And then of course the guy who voiced Galactus is the dude who voiced one of the characters from Final Fantasy 16, the dude with the deep voice. But hearing Galactus talking and hearing that voice for Galactus, it fits so perfectly. But besides how good the casting and the acting was, the visual effects on the movie was amazing. It was spectacular. I mean, oh my god. Seeing my homeboy Galactus up there on the big screen, that got me excited. I was just, getting so happy. I was jumping up and down my seat. No, I wasn't jumping down up and down my seat just because I saw my daddy. But holy crap, that thing Galactus, as big how he was, just going rampaging through the city was really awesome. Everything else was cool. There was a scene, I don't want to explain it, but it's a scene with Silver Surfer in space, and that was just beautiful. That reminded me of something they would have put in Guardians of the Galaxy. That was so cool. Overall, I mean, the story plot was awesome for the movie. So even though it's based around family, it's also based around the people of the world and them trying to survive the upcoming invasion of Galactus and stuff. So that was pretty cool for this movie. The credit scene, I'm not going to spoil nothing, but it does lead into something big of a movie coming out next year. And you all know what I mean because it's been directed by two famous directors who's also directing a Marvel movie coming out next year. So if you want to know what it is, just go. I'll be making a spoiler review coming up after this, and you can see that and see what I mean. But overall, I mean, God, this movie was just so good. I was even though it was like an hour and 55 minutes, it was just fun to watch. And of course, I wish they would have left the 2 hours and 10 minutes in it. It was supposed to be 2 hours and 10 minutes, but it took 15 minutes of scenes out the movie, which I don't understand. I really don't understand why they did that. They sort of left it at 2 hours and 10 minutes because there was a scene with John Malkovich's character, which I want to see what it was, but we won't be able to see it. But other than that, I mean, it's still whatever they took out, it still made the movie perfect. And they didn't pull a Godzilla 2014, because that's what I was scared of with Galactus, where you barely see his ass in this freaking movie. If they took some shit out where it's like, oh yeah, oh you only see his arms, his legs, his feet walking down the city. Like, where the hell is his head? Oh, you won't see him at all. I didn't want that, but they didn't do that. I was happy what I saw, and I'm in love with this Marvel movie. One of the best superhero movies this year. Even though I love Superman, I'm be doing a review on that too. The Fantastic Four, First Steps, was definitely worth it. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It wasn't. I did give it 9 out of 10 yesterday in my own thinking of what I should give it, but this is a 10 out of 10, of course, for me. But thank you for watching this review. I see you all. Say goodbye, Galactus. Yeah, this eye is still on. Now it's off. I'll see you later. I'll see you in my next review, the spoiler one. Goodbye, everybody.